Hi everyone, this is a Pilates sculpt class. So all you're going to need for this class is a mat and some dumbbells. So I've got some weighted balls here which are 1.5 kilograms, but anything from 1 to 2 kilograms would be absolutely fine. And you also might like to grab a heavier weight if you have one. If you don't have one, it doesn't matter. This is 4.5 kilograms. But up to a 5 would be absolutely fine as well. So, but don't worry if you don't have that. If you don't have any weights at all, then you could use water bottles that are filled up, or you could use some tin cans, or you don't have to use anything, your choice, okay? So let's start off with our legs wider than the hips with a little bit of a turnout. You're gonna bend your knees, reach your arms up over your head, stretch, and then come all the way up, straighten the legs, hands come down. Let's do that again. Reach all the way up. Inhale, exhale, and again, breathing in, inhale, and exhale, breathing in, and breathing out. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, and exhale. And the next one we're going to do, we're going to hold that bend in the knees, okay, and there's little pulses. So keeping your arms up straight and long, bending your knees, just feeling that your knees are working here. Ooh, we got 4, 3, 2, hold it low, bring your hands together. Let's roll through onto our toes, alternate feet. So just lifting your heels up and then down. Just to wake up the feet, stretch out the feet, stretch out the toes, get them ready for today's session. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now reach, open your arms out to the side. We're just going to reach as far as you can. Keep the legs still. Come back to the center. Reach as far as you can. Let's go a little bit faster. So we're going side, side, side. 8 more counts. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. That's it. Okay. 2 and 1. Center. Now from here, bring your hand down to your left thigh. Reach across, open through your side, through your obliques, your intercostals, your shoulder. You're going to feel this traveling all the way down to your lower back, and then coming back through the center. Then right hand down into your thigh, left arm goes up and over, and stretch across. Inhaling and exhaling, coming all the way back through. Now straighten your legs. Let's just roll the shoulders up to your ears and back. Let's do that 2 more times. This is just our warm up. Okay, then we're gonna come all the way down, bring your hands down to the floor, and then just start to roll up, restacking your vertebra as you come up to standing, and then bend the knees a little bit. Stretch your arms up, inhale, and exhale. Let's do that 1 more time. Roll the shoulders back, big circles. Whew. Then bend the knees, sink all the way down, come as low as you can for you, and then roll up through your spine. Coming up to standing, bend your knees, reach your arms up, stretch, and then straighten your legs. Bring your hands and arms out to the side, turn your feet forwards, keep the legs straight, come forward with a flat back. Reach your arms out to the side, you're igniting all the muscles in your back, just holding yourself suspended in the air, and then reach your arms all the way up again. Inhale, let's come down, exhale. Mindful movement here, so moving slow, steady, take your time. Your legs are straight, and up. And again, let's go. Flat back, legs straight, arms strong, powerful posture. Inhale. This will be our last one. Exhale, fold forward. Just hang out here for a moment. Good. And then see if you can reach your left hand to your right foot. I'm mirroring you, by the way. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling or the sky, depending where you are. Okay. Then come back to that flat back position. And then take your right hand to your left foot and twist. Now, if you can't reach the floor, okay, you can bring the hand to your knees. Okay, so if you find it difficult to reach the floor, bring the hand to your knees and twist. Okay, good. Bring it back through the center, and let's bend the knees and just sink down into a deep squat. So just relaxing your hips. Maybe just moving around a little bit from side to side. Good. And then take your hands over to the left side. Stretch your right leg back behind you. See if you can find length in your spine. Grow longer in that posture, stretching open your hips, and then shorten the distance between your feet. Get both the legs straight. Again, if you can't reach the floor, just have the hands to your knees. Okay, and lift up front foot. Oh, the sneeze. Sorry, I can feel a sneeze coming and then it went. Okay, then come back down, stretch that back leg behind you. Walk your hands to the front and you're back in that squat. Now, if your squat isn't very low, it doesn't matter. Again, just come to the position that you can manage. Okay, walk your hands over. So you're in a lunge. If you need to bring that back knee down, bring it down. But let's find length in the spine. Oh, there's fireworks outside. Can you hear? Okay. Woo. Then ready, shorten the distance between your feet. And then ready, lift up your front toes. And chest comes towards the thighs. So stretching out your hamstrings, inhale and exhale. And then coming back through to the center, just crawling through and then roll the body all the way up to standing. Should be feeling a bit more open in your body. Let's grab some weights. So 1 to 2 kilograms, okay? Start with your feet a little wider than your hips. You're gonna bring your weights to your shoulders for a bicep curl. So really simple movement, okay? Just getting your biceps stronger. Now we're gonna add on to this because I think this is quite simple and I know that you can do more. So you're gonna step, first of all, to the left, take a squat down, step it in. And then to the right, take a squat down, step it in. So you're going down into your squat. So just bending your knees and bring your hips down towards the floor. So it's like you're sitting down, but your shoulders come in front of your hips for this. Squats are an incredible exercise for your pelvic floor, okay? Try to use your breath with the movement. So inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, okay? Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. We're gonna do 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and step your legs open wide. We're going to turn to the right side. So when I bend my left knee, it's coming right underneath my hips. I'm going to come into a lunge, both the feet facing forwards. I'm going to reach my arms out in front. So I'm working my shoulders to the front. Just bending that back knee, coming down in my lunge and up again. So bend the legs and then straighten them. Woo, we're gonna do 4 and 3. I hope my hair isn't covering the microphone. And 2 and 1. Then bend your elbows. Hold the weights a little bit away from your chest. So you're gonna twist now to the right side and then come back. So doing a twisted lunge, keep the back knee bent. Twist, exhale, inhale. We've got 6 more. 6, 5, 4. Good, keeping that posture. 3, find that rotation. 2, good for your abs, good for your obliques, and really nice for your spine. Okay, now lean a little bit forwards here. Bring the hands back. So you're gonna work your triceps. Okay, so feeling the backs of your arms, take the weight onto your right leg. Find that balance. Now you're going to start to lift up your left leg up off the floor. Okay, so squeeze your buttocks. Find that contraction in the buttocks, lift the leg. Okay, so you're finding that contraction, that action through the glutes and the hamstrings. You're working your triceps. The neck is long. We're gonna do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now keeping the balance on your standing leg, keep the leg straight, okay? So you're using all of those muscles on the standing leg, hamstrings, quadriceps, okay? Hands just down by your side. You're gonna balance on that one leg, come as low as you can with your arms, and then come all the way back. This is option 1, okay? So this is like A single leg deadlift is really, really good to work unilaterally. That means working just on one leg, okay? Strengthens all of your leg muscles. Works on your balance. Okay, if you want something a bit more challenging, you come to that single leg deadlift and then you're gonna bring your knee right up to your center here. Woo! So you see it's a lot harder. Also, when we work with balance, you'll notice how your abdominal muscles are working to stabilize the movement. You've got your abs and obliques, your back muscles. I mean, it's really like a full body exercise, okay? So think about the body working as one piece holistically. I'm going to give you a few more reps here. You should feel also kind of stretch through the back of your legs, okay? So working with weights can also improve your mobility, your flexibility. Let's do one more time. Okay, now just bring your weights down to the floor, leave them there. Okay, coming all the way back up. You're going to lean forwards now. So you've got your right leg is bent, your left leg is straight back behind you, heel is lifted, arms reach out in front. Let's work through our lats. So lengthen your spine, bring your elbows in towards your waist. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull elbows in towards your waist. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in and out. Powerful move here. We got 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And now hold your arms in front. Let's work the shoulders, upper back muscles, pull. So your palms are facing in, pulling back. 8, 7, 6, keep it going. You've got 4, stay motivated. And last one. Bring your hands all the way down to the floor, slide your leg back, you're in that lunge. Step back into a plank, holding your plank position here. Woo. Okay, ready? Start to bring the knees in for your mountain climber and in. Now I'm slightly rounding, okay? Can you see my lower back slightly rounded? And this is to shorten through the rectus abdominals to work my abs stronger. We've got 4 and 3, 2 to go, do your best, and 1. Take a rest and turn to the front. Okay, so come to a position here where you've got both your legs on the left side of the mat, okay, and they're bent. You're gonna lean forward. Collarbones are wide. Be stable with your hands, okay? I'm gonna work through our glute medius. So that's a hip rotator muscle on the side here, okay? You're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. 8, keep lifting up high. Notice how my knee is going back, sort of on the diagonal, yeah? Keep using your breath work to keep the mind focused. And last one, hold it here. Now keeping the upper body totally still, you're gonna bring your toes to the floor, knee goes up, then the knee goes down. So we're working through outer thighs, inner thighs, and outer thighs, inner thighs. And it's just really nice to have that control. Okay, so we're isolating the movement. You've got 4 and 3, yes, good, 2 and 1, and now ready. Let's come all the way into our side. I'm just gonna move the weights out of the way. So your hips are stacked in one line, my obliques are off the floor, and I'm pushing into my forearm so I have that lift, so I'm not getting saggy with my posture, okay? My toes are stretched here, and just press your leg up and down. So working through the outside of your thighs. Yes, good. Press, press. Now it doesn't take long before your leg starts to feel really heavy. We're working the whole body today, okay? So keep lifting. 8. Good, and 4, 3. Now ready, let's change what's happening with our feet. So flex and point. And notice how this tiny difference in how you hold your feet really changes the feeling of the exercise. It's amazing, right? 4, 3, 2. Now keep a flexed foot, flexed. Good, keep that length there. Watch that you're working through here, so you're all stabilized through the upper half of the body. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, point your toes, bring your knee in, so you're feeling your lower abdominals. Press hamstrings and glutes in activation here. Knee in and push back. Woo, it's really feeling your legs, your thighs, your glutes. Push through that flex foot and push as far as you can. Now we're going to add on. So you're going to go in, extend, press, and lift. Point, in, extend, press, and lift. Yes. How many of these can we manage? Should be feeling that intensity now through the hips. 4, and 3, just 2 to go. I'm feeling this, I hope you are too. And 1, yeah. Now hold it here, like toes point. You can take the leg forward, little rainbow, and back. So again, you're keeping the upper body still and just working through the lower half of the body. And press, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way up. Bring your left hand down, just stretch over. Ooh, that feels nice after being on your side, then coming all the way back through. You're just going to spin your body around back into your plank. Ready? Let's push up to a pike. Lengthen the heels down, stretch. Walk out your knees, doesn't that feel great? And then from here, you're just going to walk your hands back towards your feet. Roll up to standing. Last thing that's going to come up is your head. Okay, good. Now, if you have a heavier weight, grab a heavier weight. Okay, you're going to bend your knees. You're going to have your feet turned out. Your knees are wider than your shoulders and your hips. Okay, we're going to work on shoulder strength and mobility. So you can hold that weight. You're going to take it over your right shoulder. Take the weight down and around. And again, take it all the way around and back down. So making it a smooth movement. If you find the weight is too heavy, just change to a lighter weight, or you can do the movement with no weight. And as I'm doing this, I'm trying to avoid flaring my chest. I'm going to show you from the side. So I'm keeping everything as much as I can in that strong posture. Woo, you might feel your shoulders a bit crunchy. Let's do one more. I'll face you and bring it back. Okay, now holding that weight, you're just going to bend your knees up and down. So you're going down and up. Find your exhale on the way up. Let's do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Now lean a little bit forwards. We're going to do some lateral lunges. So you're going to lunge over to your left side and then lunge over to your right side. Okay, now challenge yourself. See how low you can manage your movement. So immobilizing through the knees. Okay, strengthening our quads. Yes, this builds up strength in your quadriceps. Takes a lot of mobility. So remember, mobility is all about balance, strength, flexibility, all combined into one. We're going to do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Coming back through and just lean forward, take your weight down and then change to grab your smaller, lighter weights. So have your feet facing forward. We're going back to our bicep curls. So nice and simple movement. Yes. Good. So we're going to add in our squat. Are you ready? Let's go first of all to the right side. Squat down and back in. And, oh, I've lost an earring. And come down and together. This is like doing a show, this, you know, things that all come off and go wrong, and you've got not much you can do about it unless you want to record all the way from the beginning. Okay, we'll do 4 more. 4 and 3. Good. 2 and 1. Okay, step your legs out wide, turn both of your feet to the short side of the mat. Okay, when you bend that back knee, it's coming right underneath your hips, shoulders are over the hips. Ready? You're going to reach your arms forward. Coming into that lunge. Okay, so you're going to feel this through your thighs, through your shoulders. Good. Get down low. Just bend your knee as much as you can. If you find that bending your knee is uncomfortable, then just don't go as deep with your lunge. Okay, you don't have to go all the way down. We'll do 4 more. 4. Keep going, everyone. Good. This is just a short class. Okay, then come down. Bring your hands in. Ready? We're going to find that rotation. So you're going to twist to the left, bring it back. So the legs are staying still. That rotation is through the upper half of the body. And twist. And back. And twist. Let's do 4 more. 4. Good. Keep adjusting yourself the whole time. Try to be really mindful. Stay present. I've lost count now because I'm talking too much. Let's do 2 more and 1 more. Okay, now taking the weight forward on that left leg, lean forward. We're going to work through the backs of your arms, your triceps. Okay. Now, once you have the arms going well, let's add in the legs. You're going to balance on your left leg and bring the right leg up straight. So I've got a little bit of a flex foot here. Now the leg should be straight. My leg on this side doesn't look straight because I have an injury where my leg is not in alignment. So you're lifting up through the hamstrings and the glutes. We're going to do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. 1. Okay, now straighten your left leg. Find that balance and control. We're going to take our weights all the way down. Try to keep those hips level. You're going with your one-legged deadlift and back. So, one-legged deadlift. Now, if you want to, you can add on that challenge by bringing your knee up and then extending all the way back. It's up to you. If you find that just too much today, just stick with bringing your foot back down. And, you know, build things up gradually. You don't have to go to the full intensity straight away. We're going to do 4 more together, okay? But if you're going a little bit slower than me, that's also fine, okay? Synchronizing movement with breath where you can and when you remember. I know the mind wanders sometimes. Okay, now you're going to take your weights all the way to the floor and just leave them there. Let's lean forward. So shoulders now coming in front of the hips. You've got your left leg bent, the back leg extended, arms straight out in front of you. You're going to pull the elbows in towards your waist and then stretch as far as you can. Pull in and stretch. Working through your latissimus dorsi muscles, your shoulders, upper back. We're going to do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Hold it here. Shoulders, shoulders, pull it back, back, 8, 7. Woo, good. You've got 4 more. Put it right back and finish. Now bring your hands down to the floor and lunge. Just move your weights out of the way if they're in the way. Okay, step back into your plank. Hips and shoulders in line. Just make sure you've got a strong foundation here with your hands, spread your fingers wide. Let's go with our mountain climber. So I'm making that shortening of my rectus abdominis to try and work my abs, my center. Let's go for 8, 7, second time round, right? Should be getting a little bit, hopefully tired now in a good way. 4, 3, or more fireworks. 2, and 1. Bring your knees down, and let's just turn to here. Okay, good. Bring yourself into pretzel position here. I can't remember if I had a side plank on the other side. Never mind, I don't think I did, but if I've forgotten, I'm sorry. Hands come down. Ready? We're going to work through the outside of our thighs and lift. So glute medius and thighs. Lift. And lift and lower. Sometimes I teach classes and then I get home and just before I go to bed or something, I remember like a whole, move I forgot on one side. Good, lift and lift. We try to remember everything. We do our best. I'm only human. Ready? We're going to do 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little presses. Keeping it suspended, keep that posture. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now ready? Keeping that top half of the body still. You're going to have the knee up, knee down. Great fireworks night. It is fireworks night here at the moment. I'm sure that it won't be by the time this video gets on YouTube. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now just come onto your side and lengthen that top leg. Just watch where your hips are, keep them stacked, lifting your side off the floor, so engaging into your obliques and shoulders down. Ready? Let's go, lift. Good. Put it outside of your thighs, stretch your toes. Well done. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now ready. Go heel and toe and heel. It doesn't take long before you really start to feel your thighs and your glutes. 4, 3, just your heel, just your heel. Press, press, press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now point your toes. In with the knee, flex. In with the knee, flex, push. 2 more, and then we're going to add that lift in. Inhale, exhale. Now ready? From here, add a lift. And inhale, exhale, lift. Should we go for 4 more, yeah? 4. Time is going quickly. 3. Up. 2. Last one. Now ready? Rainbow. 4 and 3. Taking the leg forward and back. 2 and 1. Okay, let's turn ourselves. Coming back through to all fours. Press your toes into the mat. Lift up your hips. Come into a pike. Doesn't that stretch feel amazing? Love this. Just walk out your knees a little bit. And now, hands come all the way back to your feet. You're going to roll your body all the way up to standing. Yes, okay. Grab your weight. So heavier weight if you have one. Feet wider than your hips. Okay, shoulders over your hips. Let's go now from the left side to the right and back again. We've just got a few more minutes of this class left. I'm trying to keep it as much as I can within half an hour. I know that you've all got busy lives. Let's do 4 more here. 4 and 3. Hey, good. 2. Last one. Yes. Okay, let's go those lateral lunges. So holding the weight to your chest. Side and side. You can bring your toes off the floor if you want, or you can keep your toes down. Okay? Totally up to you. We're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going. Drop it as low as you can for you. Back straight. Yes. I've totally lost count. 2 more. I'm getting distracted by these fireworks. Bring it in and take that weight down. Okay. Come to the front of your mat on the right side, stretch your arms up, inhale. Exhale, come down into a squat position. Hands come behind you. See if you can just lower yourself carefully down onto the floor. Okay, last little section here. So bring your knees over your hips, hands behind your head. Just cup the back of your head, okay? Look up in between your legs. So your hands just supporting your head. You're gonna go down, down, and up and up. So I'm leading with my left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Now go right, left, right, left. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Now ready. We're going to take opposite shoulder towards opposite knee. Okay, keep your elbows wide here and move with as much stability as you can. It's all going off here in London, I'm telling you. Party night tonight. And we got 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come back through the center, kick your legs up, take the hands away from your head. You're going to lift your up, back and shoulders off the floor. And ready, exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, 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 good. And 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And relax your head down. We've just got one last exercise to go for lower abdominals, okay? Hands down by your sides. We've always got time for that, right? Okay, legs together. If you have any issues with your lower back, you can keep your knees bent, okay? Or you don't have to take your legs as low. Just be mindful that you keep a comfortable position with your spine without straining. So we're gonna go down, down, down. You bend your knees and up, down, 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 bend your knees, kick up again, down, down. See if you can go a little bit lower, that straining, bend your knees and up. One more time that direction, down, 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 bend your knees, up. Let's reverse it, bend your knees, stretch, up, 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 bend, stretch, hold, up, 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 bend, stretch, hold. Woo, we're so close to the end. Up, 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 bend, stretch, hold. Up, 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 bend, stretch, hold, lift, and then bend your knees towards your belly. Grab hold of your feet and just stretch your hips. Just roll a little bit from side to side. Great, now bring your legs together, arms open, okay? Just gently take your knees over to the left side. If your knees aren't able to reach the floor, just take them as far as you can. You can always maybe just, so what you can do, instead you can roll onto your side if you need to. You can have your hands like this and then bring the arm back as far as you can. Or, you know, if you feel comfortable, you can do it this way and look. Let's change over to the other side. Knees to the right, turn to the left. Relaxing your shoulders down into the floor. Yeah, good. And then bring your knees in. Just push your feet into the floor. Stretch through the lower back, but you're contracting your glutes and your hamstrings. Knees in. Now, use your hands, roll, push yourself up, come through to all fours. Press your feet into the mat. Okay, lift up so we're in a pike position. Walk your hands back to your feet and just relax here for a moment. Keep the knees soft. Let your head hang. Anything heavy or negative, just feel that you can drop it away from your body. Let it go so you can finish the class feeling light and strong and lifted. Okay, take the hands behind your back. Just stretch your shoulders and your chest. All right, and then bring your hands down. You're going to start to roll the body all the way up 2, standing. And let's take a big breath in. Woo. Inhale, exhale, and thank you so much for doing your Pilates class with me today. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll be able to make some more videos very soon.